today we're gonna upgrade the Miata.
The fitment on the Miata is definitely seen better days.
But with our True Heart components, we should be able to fix this dookie fitment. Let's get this installed and get this fitment dialed in. When it comes to cars, this is your best friend. Alright, so gotta use the cheater pipe for this one. I don't know what the previous owner did, but he tied this with the help of Hulk. Oh, this is my hand, the bolt, like, there we go. Why is this loose? I think it's a good thing that we did replace this. The control arm is being a little stubborn. Super sloppy, first of all, like, it's supposed to, oh jeez. Even the covering just came off. And like the old saying goes, out with the old, in with the new.
Before we put these coilovers on, I am gonna set the preload a little bit. Probably go maybe 2 mil, 3 mil up, so that way it has load on the spring.
Preload is done. I did leave the bottom ring loose, so that way I could adjust it when it's on the car and then I'll retighten it. Coilover is slightly off. I think whoever tightened it before tightened it so tight it actually bent the metal. I can't even move this with my hand if I wanted to. So, I'm gonna have to use the good old hammer ball. Say hello to my little friend. I think it worked. Just like that, with that little trick, the hole is now visible.
So much better. It'll probably ride better too because some of the bushings were already going out already.
We're gonna lower this now. It will probably not fully lower because the other side has the other coilover. So we'll see how much it lowers with just one coilover on.
The fitment is already a lot better. It's tucking in a lot more, which will make it be able to clear the tire. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's been eating up the tire pretty good, and I'm afraid this might low-key blow.
Holy crap! How hard is this thing on here? Never mind, I think I got it. I think I'm just mad weak. Look, it's like it's like the same one. It's slapping all over the place. There we go. Oh! Look, you see that? You just, oh yeah. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Alright guys, it's about almost 8, 9 o'clock now. Oh yeah, that is a lot better. I only got the fronts done. We're gonna do the rears tomorrow.
You could see that the bumper is hanging a lot lower to the ground.
Look at that fitment. Ho, ho, ho! Now there is one problem. We are gonna have to roll this a little bit better
because I don't know if you guys can see that, but this lip right here is actually touching the tire.
I don't know how I'm gonna drive this thing around. I usually don't drive that low of a car, but that definitely looks good. We'll figure out the small stuff later. For now, let's just try to get the back coils on. All right. Out with the old. There's not even preload on this. Jesus. We got the new coilover and I did set the preload, so if I give this a good shake, pause, but you can see that the spring is not moving. Just putting this control arm in, right? And look at this. I have an ejecto bushing. That is crazy. Never seen it like this. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I guess put it back in. Ain't no wheel gonna fall off today! See that this is angled more this way. So it definitely needs an alignment for sure. For sure, it looks a lot better. It's better than that
monster truck fitment.
I reinstalled everything and it looks so much better. He didn't set preload, the shocks were blown, some of the bushings were out already on the control arm, so this should ride so much better. Whoa! Look at that! I mean, looks like it's not hitting it, and I'm jumping on it pretty good.
After all the suspension was done, I went back in the front to roll the fenders. That way the wheel could clear and I could drive it out the garage. Because the car is lower, the fender roller didn't actually fit, so I had to use the good old hammer. It's definitely rolled. It's not sticking out as much, so hopefully this is enough. And look at this. It does actually clear. You can see my finger going across it. No lip or metal, anything like that is touching the tire. Now obviously if we hit a bump, it might slightly rub, I'm not gonna lie. You can see the tire is tilted, and no, that is not the steering wheel. I believe that is the toe, and because this Miata, even before, needs a desperate alignment. So hopefully when we get alignment, it should straighten out the wheel and make the tire clear a lot better. Rolling the fender caused it to shift to the door, which is why I couldn't open the door in the first place. I took it out for a drive, but it wasn't how I expected. Guys, I don't think I could even drive because how low I put it. Oh yeah, that's bad. Alright guys, so this is how the Miata is sitting. It actually is sitting pretty freaking good. It has trouble turning because of how it's lowered. And because of that, I could barely make a turn, and when I do make a turn, it actually wants to hit this piece just because how the body panel is and it curves inward. Just that alone, I mean, look at that. That looks so much better. So I'm not sure yet, but for now we might just have to raise the front a little bit so that way it clears, and that way we can have a little bit of rotation when it comes to the steering. At this point we have a couple options. Raise the car, keep the same height and cut the tabs, or add more camber. Those are really the only options I could think of, but comment down below if you guys know the better option. No, it's not due to the suspension components that I put on the car. It's just because how the car is made originally from the factory. Until next time. This is why I never buy someone else's project.